Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, we are doing our HIIT style cardio, strength, and abs workout. And for this type of workout, what you will need to give you some time to get everything, if you are choosing to stand, remember, every workout we do, including this one, can be modified to seated. You can stay in your sturdy, comfortable chair for the entire workout if that is what is best for you today. If you are choosing to stand, a little bit of space for the movement we will be doing. Dumbbells. I have 3 different sizes, let's say. So I have water bottles I'm going to be using for some of the cardio portion of the workout. And then I have some heavier dumbbells that I'll use for the strength portion. So have different sets, or you can always do range of motion for the entire thing, range of motion for the cardio, and then add a little bit of strength for the endurance and strength training portion. I'll go through our format in a minute, but also the sturdy, comfortable chair. We will utilize that not only for movements that we'll do while standing, but then we will sit at the end of the workout, continue with our HIIT style, and then stretch. And always, always have your water close by, taking those breaks whenever you see fit. So let me tell you the format. Getting all of the equipment that you are choosing to use for this workout ready. So the way we're doing it, we have 3 sets standing and 3 sets seated. We have 2 movements in each set. And like I said, HIIT style, so we're doing it for time. And then we have a cardio, that would be our first movement in our set, and then more of a strength or core based as our second movement. So that's where I like to utilize the multiple sizes of dumbbells. If you've done this before, we have done these workouts before in the past, if you've done my workouts. So we use the lighter, like I said, I'm going to use water bottles and then my lighter dumbbells for cardio, but then up it to a little bit heavier of a dumbbell for some of our core movements and the strength training portion. So that's how we're doing it. 35 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest in between. That gives you enough time to either pick up a dumbbell for the second movement or put one down and pick up the other one. Always going at your pace. Please remember that. If you need longer than 10 seconds, take the time, grab water when you need it. HIIT style, high intensity interval training. It brings the heart rate up and then we bring it back down just for a short time and then we bring it back up. So you can get out of breath. It can be a lot for your body. It really is great for endurance, for your metabolism, but go at your pace. Please remember that. So I gave you lots of time to get everything that you need. So as you can see, I like to put my weights up on something. If you have a table, countertop, something close by, if you're choosing to stand, it's great to have them raised because once we start our movements, I don't like the head to go below the heart when we go down to pick up something. That can make your blood pressure spike, you can get a little bit faint, things like that. We don't want that. So if you can raise them up, that's perfect. Putting them on your chair, countertop, table, whatever you have close by, your couch maybe, whatever it is that is close to you. Otherwise, when you go down to pick up those weights, I want you bending at the knees, picking up, and then standing up. All right, I gave everyone time. We're starting with our warm-up. You don't need any equipment for that, so keep that out of the way. No fall or trip hazards around. Those dogs, cats, their toys. The dog's over there right now. I'll call him over later. I'm starting music. We're getting started with our warm-up. Make sure you're commenting. I see a lot of comments coming through. So make sure you comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I love to know your weather, the time of day it is there. And I'll get to those at the end. You'll see me looking at them, but I'm not going to say anything till the end. You have to stick around. Let's start with that march. Core tight, lengthen the spine, relax those shoulders down. Remember, nice and proud and tall. Crown of the head straight, staying up towards the sky. Just bringing those feet up, pumping those arms, just warming up. This might be your first workout of the day. Might be after work, after a long day, and now you're working out. Still need to warm up. Heart rate up, get that blood pumping. With those legs marching, big deep inhale, arms up and around if it's available. And exhale. One more time, big deep inhale. And exhale. Keep that march going. Remember, I'm going to go through those cues the entire workout. Really focus on pulling into those abdominals, seated or standing. Staying nice and proud, seated or standing. Taps go to the front. Both arms are going to press to the front. Right, left, feet tapping. Extending forward. Exhale, inhale. Warm up the front body. Exhale, inhale. Remember, this is your workout I'm instructing you through, so please go at your pace. Take the breaks when you need them. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2, one more each side. Come back to that march. Good job. Focus on side body warming up. Side taps, right, left, both arms pressing out. Press, press. Slight bend in those knee joints the entire time. Don't hyperextend and lock them out. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Press, press. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2, one more each side. Good job. Back to that march. Back body now. Taps go behind us. Little tricep extension. Core tight, just slightly forward. Press, press. Exhale, inhale. Keep that length in the spine. Focus on back body. Lower back. Those gluteals, hamstrings. Back of the arms, our upper back and triceps. 3, 2, one more each side. Good job. March it back out. Find that footing and breath. Side steps are next. So just stepping right, left. Right, left. Now we're just going to open and close the arms. Just want you to just loosen up through the upper body. Breathe into it. Again, keeping that bend in the knees. 3, 2, one more each way. Let's go back to that march. Taps are going to go out to the side next. So open those feet up, wide march, and then just tap, tap, tap. Add a shoulder roll to the back. Roll it back. Again, warming everything up. Three, 2, last one. Good job. Back to that march. Little shake out of those arms. Big deep inhales, exhales. Legs are marching. 2 more big deep inhales and exhales, bringing those arms up and around if it's available. Big deep inhale, length. Exhale. One more time, big deep inhale. And exhale. Little shake out of those arms again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stopping those feet. I'm going through our 2 movements before I start that timer. Remember, 35 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest in between. We're going through our set of 2 movements 3 times, going at your pace. Please remember that. I'm going to keep reiterating that, but go at your pace as I instruct you through the movements. So, our 2 movements in our first set. I'm not going to hold the weights to show you the movement, but I will show you, of course, pick them up after. So the first movement, more of a cardio base, so you do not have to hold any type of weight. I'm going to be holding my water bottles. It's a ski. So arms going forward as we're tapping back, and then we're going to take it out to the side. So think 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right. Then I'm going to put those down. I'm going to pick up 1 heavier dumbbell, holding on to something if you need to. We're going to do a back pull and a back leg raise. Back pull, back leg raise. All on right side. Second set all on left. Third set alternating. We'll be holding both of our dumbbells. So that's our first set. I'll tell you about the second set and going forward like that. I'll tell you about the next sets after we go through each one. All right? I gave you lots of time. We're all warmed up before we let that heart rate go down too low. If you're choosing to hold anything, the lightest you can get. All right, I'm picking up my water bottles. That's what I'm using for my skis. If you hear the timer, little beeps in the background, remember, it's because we're using the timer. 10 seconds before we start. We're tapping back for 4. We're tapping out to the side for 2. There's our go. Front, 2, 3, 4, side, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 1, 2. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the abdominals tight. Keep the length in the spine. Exhale, inhale. Side. Side. Good job. These are going to go down. I'm picking up one heavier dumbbell in my right hand. Chest is slightly forward. Back pull, straight back leg raise. Back pull, straight back leg raise. Slight bend in that standing knee joint. Keep the abdominals tight. Again, we're keeping the length in the spine. We want the upper back to do the work on that back pull. Our gluteals are our primary, lower back assisting on that back leg raise. Breathe with it. Breath assists our movements. I'm going to finish it up. I'm putting my one dumbbell down. I'm picking up my light. Back to those skis to side. 1, 2, 3. Tap side. 1, 2. Side. Keep the shoulders relaxed. A lot of range of motion in the shoulders here. 4, 3, 2. Side, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side, 2, 1. Good job. Those go down. One dumbbell again in your left hand. Back pull, back leg raise. Bend in the knees, chest forward. Pull, press back. Upper back gluteals. Take your time on these strength movements. Focus on the upper back, gluteals, lower back. Good job. One more set of those two. We can do it. Lighter if you're choosing to stay with using those. Our skis. 1, 2, 3. Out to the side. 1, 2. Again. 4, 3, 2. Side. 2, 1. Keep the abdominals pulled in tight. Protect that lower back. Good job. Both of your dumbbells now. If you're sticking with heavy, picking both of them up, we're alternating that. Chest is forward. Back pull, back leg raise, left side. Back pull, back leg raise. Keeping that slight bend in the knee joints. Breathe with it, abdominals pulled in tight. Back pull, back leg. Good job. And releasing those dumbbells down. Perfect time to grab water in between each set. I'm going to restart our timer. I'm going to show you what our next 2 movements are. There it goes. So next 2 movements that we're doing, keeping that heart rate up, keep in your march, holding on to my middle weights. If you see that I have 3 sets, we're going to do a kickback with a side step, kickback, side step, holding on to dumbbells, kickback, side step. Then holding on to both of my heavier dumbbells, but only right side is going to work for 4 knee raises, 4 side leg raises. Staying on right, then all on left, then we're going to alternate. All right, that's our 2. Keep marching, keep that heart rate slightly elevated. Whatever weight you're choosing to do for a side step with a kickback. This is more of a cardio, so go with a lighter dumbbell. Starting in 10. Picking up my middle weight. My elbows go nice and high, but my shoulders are relaxed and down. Double side step, kicking back. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Core is nice and tight. Keeping the slight bend in the knees. Remember, especially as we get through the workout and we start to fatigue, focus on your form. Good job. I'm picking up both of my heavier. Remember, doing what feels best for you. 4 knee raises, 4 side leg raises. Right side's the only one that's working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staying on right side. And side. Slight bend in that standing knee. Core pulled in tight. And side. Good job. Those go down. I'm back to my lighter weights. I'm going to start out to the left this time. Elbows high. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the elbows nice and high. Keep the abdominals pulled in. Keep the length in the spine. And keep that slight bend in the knee joints. Finding your breath in your movements. Good job. Going back to both of my heavier. If you need to hold on, remember you only are doing that left side right now, so you don't have to hold on to both. Left side 4 knee raises. 4, 2, out to the side. 2, 1. Core pulled in. And side leg raise. Lead from that heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side leg. Good job. One more set. Good job. Picking up the lighter. I'll start to the right again. Elbows high. 1, 2, kick back. 1, 2, left. So inhale. Stay nice and proud through the upper body. Good job. Those are going down. Back to both of my heavier. We're going to alternate now. So it's still 4 on each side. 4 knee, 4 side leg. 4, 3, 2. Now out to the side on the right. 4, 3, 2. Find that base, other side. 4, 3, 2, and side. 4, 3, 2. Remember, we're not rushing your movements. Form is key and critical. Core nice and tight, out to the side. We're finishing up the other side. I know that timer's gonna bug everybody. Out to the side, you can do it. I'm resetting it anyway. Good job, release those down. I'm resetting. Keep your march going, grab some water. Next set. Last one standing, if you can believe it. So this is where it gets a little tricky because you have options for a second movement. So first movement that we're doing, we're going to hold on to those dumbbells. We're going to move with it if you're comfortable with that. We're scooping forward for 4. We're stepping back for 4. So scoops to the front, steps going back, 4. All right? Second thing in our set, focusing on chest. You're going to do push-ups. You can use a wall, you can use a countertop, a sturdy surface, or the back of that sturdy, comfortable chair. That's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to move my chair around so I can get to the back of it, and that's what I'm using. So remember, use what you have that feels best. If you're seated in your chair, you're going to hold one dumbbell, sit back in your chair, and do a chest press. All right? My chair is going to go moved around. I'm using the back of it. I'm going to push up into it, and then we're going to do some stretches back. But having that surface, okay? Those scoops, I'm going to go ahead and use my lightest, which happens to be my water bottles. All right? We're starting in 10, grabbing the weight that you choose, if any. Remember, you don't have to use any. Shoulders relaxed, core tight. Scoop 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoop 2, 3, 4. Back 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoop, scoop. Back. Good job. Using whatever surface you're choosing that is stable and sturdy for your push-ups. We're doing 2 push-ups and then we're stretching back. So focusing on chest. Chest goes down. We exhale, we press away. One more like that. Now do a stretch back. Again, push up, stretch back. Push up, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Stretch back. Good job. Grabbing the light weights that you're using, if any, for your scoops. Remember the space you have provided, no fall, trip hazards. 4, 3, 2, take it back. 4, 3, 2, keep the bend in the knee joints. Keep the bend in the elbow joints as you're scooping forward. Don't lengthen and lock out, especially if you're using heavier dumbbells. Shoulders stay relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Back to our surface. Weights go down. Second time through. Push-ups for 2. Stretching back. Focus on staying proud through the chest. Length stays in the spine. 1, 2, lengthen back. Stretch it out. Bend in the knees. Again. Lengthen back. Good job. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen back. Great job. One more time through those 2 movements. That stretch back should feel really nice. Give you that stretch through the chest, through the back, through the hamstrings and gluteals. One more time. Let's scoop it. 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, and scoop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, and back. 4, 3, 2. Good job. One more time with those push-ups and stretches before we have a seat. Hands on the back of my chair or on the wall or countertop. Core is tight, length stays in the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen back. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen back. Inhale. Lengthen back. And lengthen back. Should feel nice. And little stretch out and shake out of everything. I'm stopping the timer. And yes, we are all transitioning to seated. So if you stay seated, perfect, stay there. If we need to transition, carefully do so. I have to move the dumbbells down onto the ground. We do that carefully. My timer's gonna go down. Having them close by, because we will still be utilizing our weights for our work. If you've put them up onto a table or anything, or the countertop, and you need to bring them down now, bring them down and keep them close to you. Head stays above the heart. Moving my chair over. Grab water. I'm going to grab some water. Make sure you do the same. Always taking those breaks. It's about perfect right there. All right, you're seated in your chair. Once you carefully transition to your chair, we're not plopping down in that chair. We carefully transition and have that seat. Then we pull ourselves towards the front of that chair. So we're not all the way to the back. Scooch on up to the front. Let me go through our 2 movements for our first set seated. So we're going to be holding on to dumbbells. We're going to do a side tap and punch for our first thing. Getting that slight rotation, keeping the abdominals tight. I'm using my lightest for that. Second thing we're going to do, we're going to knee raise, bicep curl. Knee raise, bicep curl. We're going to change our hands. So it's a regular bicep, it's a hammer curl each other time. All right, that's our 2 movements. I'm going to move my weights closer. I want you to be able to see me slightly from the side, so I'm trying to move to the side a little for you. Back to our timer. 10 seconds, 35 of work. We're starting in 10. I'm picking up my lighter. We're going to do that tap to the side, punch out to the side, okay? Core tight, tap and punch. Shoulders relaxed. Sitting in that chair, keep the abdominals tight. Keep that length in the spine. Tap and punch. Good job. Lighter going down. I'm using my heavier for the next. Remember, doing what feels best for you right now today. So it's a knee raise right, bicep curl right, knee raise left, regular bicep curl, knee raise, hammer, knee raise, hammer. So the difference is how the palms are facing. The palms are facing towards the front right now. Knee raise right, palms are facing in for a hammer curl. Just changes where it hits that bicep a little bit. Weights can always stay on the lap. You'll add a little bit to your leg strengthening as well. Back to our side taps. I'm going to tap out to the left and punch across. Exhale, inhale. Keep the shoulders relaxed and down. Don't let them creep up. And if you were standing, now you're seated. You're keeping all those same posture cues. Abdominals tight, lengthen the spine. Good job. Heavier if you're choosing to. Remember, do what feels best. I'm going to do left first, regular bicep curl, left side, left knee raise, regular bicep curl right, knee raise. Hammer, knee, hammer, knee. Stay nice and lifted. Keep the elbows nice and close to the side of the body. We want those biceps to do the work. We're not swinging forward. If you find yourself swinging, you need to lighten your weight a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. We'll start on our right next time. One more time through those two movements. Picking up my lighter. I'll tap to the right, punch across. Get that heart rate back up. You know, HIIT style is a lot. We go, go, go. But it's very, very good for the body and for the brain. Good job, those are going down. Both of my heavier, we're switching this setup just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. We're gonna do a knee raise with a bicep curl at the same time. So knee raise bicep. Now just change the hands. Hammer, hammer. Core tight, stay nice and tall. Good job, good job. Good job. Those can go down to the ground. I'm going to reset. Keep a little march going. Grab water. Next two movements. We're getting there. You're doing a great job. Grab water when needed. Take those breaks when needed. Next two things. I'm going to be holding my middle weight. We're going to do hops. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Focusing on those rotator cuffs. So elbows are staying glued to the side of my body. That's our first movement, more cardio-based. Remember, you don't have to use any resistance or weight if you don't want to. Next thing, we're gonna lean back in that chair. 1 dumbbell, 1, 2, on 3, we sit up tall. So not only are we getting strength, we're adding the core work. Those abdominals are gonna do the work to lift the body up nice and tall. All right, so those hops out to the side, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 presses on 3, we sit up nice and tall, engage the core. That's our 2 movements, 3 times through. Find the weights that you feel are best for you. Working those rotator cuffs if you're choosing to use any at all. Remember, you don't have to. We're starting in 10. Nice and tall, front of that seat, palms facing in, elbows glued. 1, 2, tap, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Light on the balls of the feet. The abdominals are working entire time. Just doing this movement. And good hip, gluteal, inner thigh, outer thigh, and groin work. Good job. Those are going down. I'm using one of my heavier. Sitting back in the chair, length stays in the spine. Those presses, 1, 2. On 3, it stays out. We sit up nice and tall. Good job. Press from the chest. Hold out. Abdominals lift you up. My heavier is going down. I'm back to my lighter weights for my 2 steps. 1, 2, 1, 2. Elbows glued in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Exhale, inhale. Remember, if the weights become too heavy, those can go down. Get that heart rate up. This is your cardio movement. Good job. Those are going down. I'm lifting up 1 heavier dumbbell. Chest press to sit up, core tight. Right at chest level, it's going straight out in front of you. We hold that 3rd one, we sit up tall. That imaginary string, center of the belly, leads me up, releases me back. Good job. One more time through those 2 movements. You are doing great. Nice and tall. Relax those shoulders down, palms facing in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Out and in. And keep those elbows glued into the side of the body. Those abdominals are engaged entire time. Exhale and inhale. Good job. Going back to 1 dumbbell. You are almost there in this set. I'm so proud of you. Releasing back. Those 2 presses. On 3, hold it out. The abdominals lift you up and release you. Good job. And release that dumbbell down. I'm going to reset the timer, keep a little march going. I have a fun surprise for our last set. So our last set, yes, we're still going through it 3 times. It is our last seated set before we do dessert. That's our stretch. But we're doing 3 movements in this last set. A lot of core work in this set. So first thing is going to be that cardio-based movement. Then we're going to do a couple of really core-based movements. So first thing we're doing our front and back. We've done these before, our push and pull. So we're going to press forward, pull back. So our push and pull, I'm going to use my lightest, which is my water bottle. So that's what I'm using for the first thing. The second thing, I'm holding that one heavier dumbbell. I'm pulsing back, 1, 2, come up, twist. 1, 2, up, twist. Third movement, not utilizing any dumbbells. Hands behind the head, twist with the knee raise, front bend, that lower back does a lot of work. Twist other side, front bend. All right, so that's your 3 movements we're doing in our last set. It's good, a lot of core based. I'm not using that middle weight that I had, so I'm putting those out of the way. Like I said, I'm going to be using my water bottles, my lightest weight, for that first movement. Then I'm going to use one heavier dumbbell for the second. So that push and pull we're going to be doing first. All right? We're starting in 10. Always remember you don't have to use any equipment if you don't want to. Core is tight. Chest is going to go forward. We lengthen, we pull back. Lengthen, pull back. Push, pull. Push, pull. Squeeze from the upper back. Get that heart rate up. Abdominals stay pulled in and tight the entire time. Protect the lower back. Good job. I'm going to place those down to the side. I'm picking up that one heavier. Pulsing back for 2, coming up and twisting. So pulse, my back's not going all the way to the back of the chair. Twist. Pulse, 1, 2, twist. When you're leaning back, I want you to feel the pull on the entire abdominal wall. So if you're not going far enough, you're not going to feel that pull. Really lean back, feel that pull. Feel the core engage because it wants to lift you back up. Obliques lower back, range of motion in our spine on our twist. My one dumbbell is going down. Hands behind the head, they can cross in front of the chest. They can stay on your lap if that's better. Right knee up, twist. Front bend, think lower back engage. Twist, lower abdominals, obliques, lower back. Twist, front bend. Stay nice and open through the chest. Keep the length in the spine. Good job. Lightest dumbbell for me. That push and pull. Going back, chest is forward, length stays in the spine. Lengthen forward, pull back. Push, pull, push, pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades on the upper back. Upper body, lower body, abdominals, all working. Getting that heart rate up. Good job. Those go down. One dumbbell of your choice. I'm going to use my heaviest, just one of them. 2 pulse backs. Feel the abdominals engage. I'm going to twist over to that left side. Pulse back. 1, 2, twist right. Go at your pace. I want you to feel that abdominal wall engage to lift you back up. You're not pulling from the legs, you're not pulling from the hip flexors. They're contracting, they're working, they're secondaries, but they are not your primary. Good job, that's going down. Hands behind the head, remember they can go in front of the chest as well. I want you to focus on staying nice, open, and proud. Knee raise, twist left, front bend. At front bend, remember lower back engages to lift you up. We need to focus on that. That's part of the core. Good job. One more time through those 3 movements. You're doing so good. Last time through our last set. Toes are down. Push, pull. Push, pull. Keep the core pulled in, nice and tight. Squeeze through the upper back. Good job. Using my one heavier. Still towards the front of that chair, our 2 pulse backs into our twist. Pulse 1, 2, twist. 1, 2, twist. Good job. And that goes down. Hands behind the head if you're choosing. We'll start to that right again. So knee raise with our twist to our front bend. Have that imaginary string coming from that lower back. Really focus on the lower back, leading you to sit up nice and tall. Those lower abdominals, obliques, getting that twist and knee raise. Good job. Let's finish with that last front bend and release those arms down. I'm turning this timer off. Big deep inhale, exhale before we get into that stretch. That will go to the side. You can stay seated unless you need to get up to grab your water. If you did not bring that close by, you may grab your water, but we are going to do our stretches next. I'm standing up so I can change our music to something more calming and relaxing. If you're choosing to stand, remember, let's do it safely. We've gotten that heart rate up. We've used all the muscles. If I can do it. All right. Take a sip of my water. Make sure you're drinking, even if the weather has cooled off where you are at. We still need to make sure we stay hydrated. Carefully sitting back down for me. Just so everyone knows, through our workout, we're at 2,017 steps, which is amazing considering we did a lot of strength-based as well. So it's almost half and half of our cardio and our strength. I think we've already gotten 2,000 steps in our workout is quite amazing. So nice and tall in that chair. Let's twist and open to that right side. Big deep inhales. Big deep exhales. Releasing everything out. Through center, over to the left, twist and open. Come back to center. Those hands can interlace behind you. If you have a chair that they can walk up, like I do, I walk my hands up the back of that chair. Allow the chest to release forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades together on the upper back as you open up the front body, melting into that nice stretch through the chest and shoulders. We'll release that, bring them onto your lap, hollow out the belly, arch and stretch the spine, breathing into the back body as you open up those shoulder blades. Breathe down the spine into your lower back. And then we sit up nice and tall, neutral spine, bring the right arm across the body, hug it across with the left, and just kind of wiggle those fingers a little bit after holding the dumbbells, water bottles, whatever you chose to use today. Let's open and close 3 times. So 3, 2, get the left arm across the body, hug it across with the right, open and close those fingers if that feels okay. Get that movement, get that synovial fluid going through your hands. Let's open and close 3, 2, and 1. Release them onto your lap, lengthen out through that right leg, hinging forward. Get a nice, good stretch all the way down the back of the leg, through the gluteals into your lower back. Let's roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, right foot goes up, circling from the ankle joint. So that knee stays in place. We circle from the ankle joint and reverse it other way around. If it's available to you, we take that right ankle up and over the left thigh, release the chest forward. If that is not available, cross at the ankles, keep the length in the spine as you release forward. Getting that deeper stretch in the gluteal, hip, and lower back on your right side. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Release the right foot down, lengthen out through the left, hinging the chest forward, getting that nice stretch all the way down the back of the leg, through the gluteals into the lower back. And let's roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, left foot comes up, circling from the ankle joint. Get that stretch and mobility and reverse it other way around. And again, whatever is best on this side. Remember, both sides are different. So if we can bring that left ankle up and over the right thigh, we do that and we hinge forward. Otherwise, you're crossed at the ankles, chest is going forward. Do what feels best for you. Breathe into it. And up nice and tall, releasing that left foot down, opening the feet a little more than shoulder distance apart. Allow the hands to release towards the floor. Remember, if they don't reach the floor, I don't want you engaging the muscles and holding yourself. Bring those hands onto the thighs and allow the chest to release forward. So you're feeling the lower body and back releasing. Roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, heel toe those feet back to center. Bring the arms down by your side. We're nice and tall. 3 shoulder shrug. Shrug them up with an inhale. Exhale, release them. 2 more. 1 more. Circles go to the front. Feeling that nice movement in the shoulders. Open the upper back and reverse that. Bring those circles to the back. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time, release those shoulder blades down your spine. Keep them there, hands onto your lap. Turn your head, look over your right shoulder. And through center, over left. Head comes back to center, right ear releases towards the right shoulder. And other side, left ear releases towards the left. Head comes back up to center, chin releases down towards the chest, staying nice and tall. Now bring your gaze up towards the sky, gently releasing the head back. Head comes back to center, arms down by your side. 3 deep inhales, exhales, bringing those arms up and around. Big deep inhale, length up. And exhale. 2 more. Big deep inhale, length up overhead. And exhale. 1 more time. Big deep inhale, length overhead. Exhale, release it all out. You just did an amazing job with that HIIT style workout. Cardio, strength, and abs. I am so proud of you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna grab my water. I'm gonna move myself a little bit forward so I can read all of the wonderful comments now. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Drink your water. All right. So we started with Denise. She said before we even got started, hello everyone, looking forward to today's class. It's lovely 68 degrees here in Wisconsin, so that's wonderful. That seems like a great temperature there in Wisconsin. So thank you, Denise, for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. We have Ennis that said, happy to join you, Meredith, from Cairo, Egypt. So thank you so much, Ennis, for joining after your long day. Karen said, hi from Oak Cliff, Texas. So looking forward to today's workout. Thank you, Karen. I hope you enjoyed our HIIT workout today. Adele said, so sorry I can't make it. Again, another conflict. Have fun. I'll do it tomorrow. That's perfectly fine, Adele. You'll enjoy it tomorrow. It's hard, I know, during the week sometimes at different times wherever we are at. So enjoy it tomorrow and let me know how you like it, Adele. Bonnie says, hi from Chicago. Hi, Bonnie. Paula says, hi, Meredith. Hello, Paula. Martha says, thank you, Meredith. You are amazing from Morton Grove, Illinois. Thank you so much, Martha. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Jeannie Kemp, my mother, says, enjoy another great workout with Meredith. I cannot make it today, but we'll try to do it later. Hopefully you enjoy it, Mom, when you do it later. I'll call you later. Sue says, hi, Meredith, watching from London, UK. Hope to do this routine next week. Thanks again for all your videos. Love them. Thank you so much, Sue. Enjoy it when you are able to do it there in London. Esther says, good morning from Eldridge, Alabama. Hello, Esther in Eldridge, Alabama. Tongue twister for me. And we got a wonderful donation through the workout of $10. So thank you so much for that. That means so much to us, keeps us going, keeps this all going. We have Shuibu. It's Mohammed Shuibu from Borno State, Nigeria. So hello to you in Nigeria. I'll have to put that on my map. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Carol says hello from Texas. Then we have Weird World. Says thank you for all your videos. Thank you so much for joining. Caroline says, hi, Meredith. Hope you enjoyed it, Caroline. Then we have Nancy, enjoyed the workout as always, watching from Petaluma, California. Love you, Meredith. Love you too, Nancy. Thank you so much for joining today and enjoying this HIIT workout. Right up your alley. I know you love these HIIT style. Bonnie says, love your classes. Perfect for a fit 67-year-old. Yes, that's right. Good job, Bonnie. I'm proud of you. Ravi says, thank you. It is cloudy but warm in Indianapolis, so stay... well, I guess it's just cloudy. It's not raining, but it's warm. That's so funny that some of you are getting warm. And we're here in Arizona where it was so chilly this morning. It was in the 50s. So thank you, Ravi. Thank you for the HIIT workout. You are welcome. Nikki says, thanks. That was the best from Washington. Excuse me. Thank you, Nikki from Washington. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Charlene says, good workout from Arlington, Texas. Cooling down from a lot of rain last night. Dealing with gluteal tendinopathy, so took it easy on some exercises. Good job. I'm proud of you for taking it easy, listening to your body as we always should, but still trying to do what felt best for you today. So great job, Charlene in Arlington. Raleigh says, thank you so much, Meredith from Israel. Time here when you started was 1800. You are amazing. So thank you so much. That would be 4 o'clock? No, 6 o'clock. It's 1800. So thank you, starting at 6 p.m. in Israel. Thank you so much, Raleigh. I appreciate your support. Sam says, hi, Meredith. I'm a fellow senior group fitness instructor. I love watching your workouts. This is very needed. This is a very needed service. You provide great job. Well, thank you so much, Sam, for doing what you do as well. But thank you for learning things as you watch me. I appreciate that. Ravi says, I've been recommending your site to your site to my PT. Oh, thank you so much, Ravi. I appreciate that. I hope your PT watches it and enjoys it and sees a lot of the movements we do, you'll probably notice, are very similar, right, that you do in PT. So thank you so much to everyone. Sometimes a couple come in at the end. Thank you so much, everyone, for commenting if you're able to. I know not everyone is able to comment, but thank you all so much for doing the workout today. Our quote for today, once you face your fear, nothing is ever as you think. I just thought that was a good one to do today. So that's our motto for the day going into the rest of the week. Once you face your fear, a lot of times our fears can be going outside, to start something new, to try a new workout, things like that. Once we do it, that fear, once we face it, we realize maybe it's not so scary and we can do it. So please remember, you can do it. So just keep on working hard. You can do it. I'm always here for you. And make sure you go to www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com. Great place to see all of our workouts, podcasts, blogs that we have, donation page, 7-day custom workout plans, and again, great way for you to contact me. If you can't get onto YouTube and comment there, send me an email. I love to hear from everyone, what types of workouts you like, how you're doing, any advice you might need, or advice for me. I'll take that as well. But thank you all so much for joining in this live stream today. It was a wonderful workout. I look forward to our next workout and time together.